Gemini, how you doing, Gemini? Welcome to your Astroflower reading, your belated Astroflower reading. I do apologise about that. Been a bit of a complicated times. Could be the Mars in retrograde, but it has been a pretty complicated time at the moment. But we're here now, and I do thank you for your support on this channel, Gemini. You're absolutely amazing. So we've got the eclipse reading as well coming out tonight. So a lot of stuff trying to catch up on things. The eclipse reading coming out tonight for the collective, and the eclipse individual timestamps will be coming out on Wednesday. So let's just see what's going on here for you and your overall energies for this week. I think the veils are going to be lifted, and it seems like the overall energy on both sides, within your financial side and your emotional sort of side, it's almost sort of kind of going, oh right, now I see, now I understand. Yeah, it's finally gonna help you to. I think this week here you're going to be able to let go of a lot of things that have been causing you a lot of headaches, basically, because you're just going to kind of go, oh right, okay. In that case, I don't need to break my head up over that anymore. I think that's what's going to happen for you this week. I think this is this foundation thing of realizing a lot of things. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side and your emotional side. The karmic message here is you have the key to your happiness. You are the lock and key to your happiness, basically. You've got to see this in a different way. You've got to, it's not necessarily trying new things, but trying it in a different way. Let's just say you wanted to build something and you've been trying to build it, and you've been able to build that barbecue, but it hasn't quite been what it should be. Maybe you should be looking at the overall experience of doing a barbecue. So, looking at where people see, if you've got a fridge, if you've got the whole sort of summer kitchen sort of thing going on. It's just looking at things in a different sort of way, really, which will allow you to turn that, be that key turn in your life, so your happiness will strive forward, and you can let go of a lot of things from the past. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Let's just see how the universe is trying to sort of influence your karmic message. They seem to be a lot more present in your life than most others, but they're still very absent, as it were. The energy from the universe is very absent at the moment. We're supposed to be going for a solar high. It has been, although there's been a lot of sunspots, it hasn't really been very energetically highly driven, let's be honest. But there's been a lot of white noise, background noise going on in the background, in the background, that we've all been feeling. And the universe is pulling out here. They're sort of saying here, they're giving you the space to look at things differently, basically. Yeah, they're encouraging you to concentrate on the here and now, concentrate on you, concentrate on being that key that can open and unlock your happiness, basically. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this conversation or this karmic message within you. They're throwing different coincidences your way, which you didn't have on your radar. So I would be very on your toes, very following this idea of the Queen of Wands. You've got the Four of Swords there, so they, I think they're basically they're reinstalling. This is healing in a respect of they're putting things on your plate in order to put a bit of spice back into your life. So off the wall sort of coincidences that kind of make you think, well, I should try that. I've never tried that before. And I think this is where the guides are really sort of like, throw you a curveball, a nice curveball as well. I think it's really encouraging to make you feel a lot more one with yourself, as it were. Let's just see what the guides, how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. they're trying to stop you from beating yourself up. I think this is where this comes in. I think you've got to finally say goodbye to certain, it could well be certain people in your life, but it could be certain ways of doing things as well. They're giving you a rite of passage here. They're stopping you from beating yourself up. We all have our responsibilities to play in everybody and in every sort of situation, but you can't be responsible for everybody that is around you. It's just not possible to do. So you've got to take that, be that key that unlocks your happiness. And I think this is where they're giving you a bit of space to see things differently in regards to your emotions and your relationships that you do have with other people that are around you. So then you can be that, you can have the key to your happiness, basically. Let's just see how the karmic message is for your work and your job and your business, your finances sort of side of life. There's two sides to this. There's a real yin yang. It's like the realization that some things are not working within your job or your business, or that some people are not being totally honest within the job that they're doing and stuff like that, is going to might cause a bit of pain and complication. But at the same time, it's going to fill you with confidence because you're going to know how to deal with it. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. It's quite nice. You've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles at your base here. It's very stable. The Queen of Pentacles, very good for the business side of life. And you're going to know, because you're going to know that people aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. And they may not even know that you know. And it's going to give you the upper hand. There's a lot of things of sort of seizing that upper hand and forcing people into positions within the workspace. Sort of, let's just say someone is stealing from your company. You allow them to do that, so then you can catch them at the act of doing that. And it's how you deal with the people which is going to be really important. And I think that's where you can have the upper hand, where you can be really quite almost respectful to the people and sort of saying, look, you can't just steal from the business and think that the business is going to be in a good way. If we all did that, then the business wouldn't really work. And having that sort of cold, clear thinking or presentation or positioning on your side will really benefit not only you but all the people that are around you. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence this karmic message. This is also pulling out and seeing how it goes. I think this is tied into the bigger picture in the finances of the world here. It's wait and sort of see, I think, scenario. They're holding back on a lot of gifts, which also then it's taking a lot of pressure off you in your life, on your financial sort of side, and it's going to help you to see things clearly. And there seems to be certain decisions. It feels like there's decisions that you need to make about you, basically, and how you interact and how you position with everybody within your job and your business and stuff like that. Let's just see what the guides are trying to influence this. Yeah, they're real. This is where the yin and yang, this is part of the yin and yang factor. They're really clinical about this. It's very precise help, precise coincidences, precise sensations of what's going on around you and what they're trying to encourage. You get a good, clear picture. Yeah, they're bringing things together. It's not just messages coming in, but it's also it's tying up, it's getting together where you're combining more than one sort of goal or passion or it's let's say you serve cafe, you got a cafe and you're serving sort of coffee, teas and cakes and that sort of thing, and you kind of think, do you know what, I really do like doing cheese on toast as well. So then you can open up into sort of doing savouries as well as sugar sides. And I think this is where the guides are being really practical, really hard about things in regards to the people that are around you or the job that is around you, where you can understand that you can combine various different aspects of your job, business, and projects in order to go forward. But in order to do that, you have to be clear with the people around you. And part of the message is talking to people, I think. And I think this is where the guides are going to encourage you to be that calm, collective person when dealing with co-workers, when dealing with people who work for you within your business, or with your clients and etc. I think it's going to be very clinical, and I would be very attentive to the things that are going on around you. Let's just see what the conversation is within you, and the guides are trying to influence that. They're working through things in order for you to get clear, in order for you to make a breakthrough. And I think this breakthrough is going to be encouraged by the eclipse. And it's going to be a breakthrough that may be coming next week rather than this week. But it's that conversation that is within you. It's it's waiting for those breakthrough, and you may have that sensation that you're missing opportunities and stuff like that. But if you look closely around you, you can see that there is a massive opportunity being created after you've lost those sort of Three of Cups sort of scenario, that community scenario. And it is based upon you. It's you. You can either turn that key one way and unlock your happiness, or you can turn the key the other way and lock yourself up into those conflicts in the past that you just really need to walk away from. And if I was you, I would really be looking to the future. And they are encouraging that within you. They are sort of saying, they are encouraging you to expand or to go further within your job, business, and projects, basically. Let's just see what's going on and the outcome of all of this, how it all sort of ties in together. Knowing, it's almost as if you're going to burst onto the scene now, knowing who you are. I think there's a lot of preparation in this week, and it's been the same for everybody. There's a lot of preparation going into the following week where the dust is settling after the eclipse and we can see things clearly, and you seem to be bursting on the scene. And with that key, you can certainly, it's up to you basically whether you manifest what sort of future you wish to manifest, basically. And I think that's going to be playing out from the 13th onwards, basically. And I think you're going to get a glimpse of it coming up beforehand. It's a really nice reading for you, very practical reading for you, Gemini. Absolutely beautiful that you're here. It's a pleasure to have you here with us at the Astroflower. You've been very supportive of this channel, and I do thank you very much. And I do apologise for being a little bit late on this weekly's readings. In the meantime, don't forget, I know it's difficult out there, but life is, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.